Sideline, a look at the Chargers head coach. His side has won 2 in a row. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. His side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see play out this postseason. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward, and everybody just about set. And off we go on Thursday night primetime. On return, here's Irving. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. And we'll get a look at a man who's been around the block quite a few times now in the NFL.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. There's certainly some momentum to build on today.
And he takes it ahead for a 4-yard pickup there to begin our game. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. Kickers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Issuing the tight end now. They'll throw it here on first. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he cuts it back right. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Quick pass, right side, complete. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
A 400-plus-yard passing day, it takes everybody. It takes protection. It takes your eligible playmakers to make those catches and gain your yards. But it also takes a red-hot quarterback playing with tremendous confidence and belief in what he can do. Now
has room down the left sideline. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish off their
for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to find, punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
The kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Irving. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chargers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The play fake, he'll throw. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. After the sack, could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
That's a gain of 5.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Throw here, 3rd down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
It's a gain of 63 yards. 1st down.
He brings it in. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing it again here. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Broncos and their running back about to get back to work. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. That's him on the quick hitter. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 5 yards on that play, and enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down, and they go right back to it. This run held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass, Bryant. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6.
That'll be the end of one here in our Thanksgiving night game. It's a 14-7 game. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of third down. Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Gets him downfield. This is Thomas. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be first down Denver.
At the 18-yard line.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved. Man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
From the red zone on first. Buys time, rolling right. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet. Now we'll see the medical team head out towards a Charger who's still on the field and in some pain. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Attack, attack! 15, yellow.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Now we'll see a field goal try by the Broncos. This is a 35-yard look from the right hand.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some Start out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And they sure looks clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
Stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Now come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Throwing off the play fake. He's going to pull this one down and run with it.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
This option play now on 2nd down. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time is stuck in the run.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Trying to keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers throw their lead just before halftime. That one right down the middle. Chargers drive their lead to 11. The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Fight on these two. Hey, rip it. Right side.
Drive play straight ahead. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Play action, Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He finds Evans, left side. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Go, Lou, Eddie! 15. Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Air it out on 3rd. Hits him on the end route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
First down. First and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. Sends this to the end zone. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
57, call it.
Another throw for Mahomes. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Yellow. Bronco on, 80. 15. Under 10. Attack. Yellow. Hey, dribble it.
From the red zone now. He will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making a one-score game before halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos cut the lead down to 4. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down. Here's a design run. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these 2 teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Broncos are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And as we play through November, you can see that this hot start has continued. He's the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Hey, 15.
To the air, Mahomes. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Chargers are going to opt for a 50B, third down. Here he goes, third and long. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down. That's complete inside the 35. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. And with that last throw, a memorable one for him because it gets him to the 3,000-yard plateau for the year. To mark every quarterback tries and honestly expects to hit over the course of a regular season. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Easy. Let's go on, Eddie. Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. He's loaded another one up. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos push their lead to 3.
Chargers 21.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. They'll throw to start the drive. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
He was brought down by Pierce. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
They stick with Jacobs. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
He's across midfield.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Broncos back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Fall down these two. 480. 15.
Sending him on the dive. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And he's certainly given us a performance worthy of these primetime lights. This is now a 100-yard game that he's put together. 1st and 10 from the 32. Back to throw Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders are all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary. But he just made him pay.
We'll see them try to point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game.
31. Chargers, 21.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. On the return, here's Irving. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Tries powering through, the ball's loose. And the Broncos corral it. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead on the turnover. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that bubble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
Chargers, 21.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. On the return, here's Irving. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Chargers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. That's going to be good for an LA first down. He takes off, hit behind the line. That ball's loose. Recovered by the Broncos.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Broncos running their offense out once again. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yellow. Go up. Easy.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Nice cutback. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos make it a 24-point ball game.
Chargers 21.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chargers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical as nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
One quarter left until we see who wins this game. And in honor of Coach, enjoy some turducken this fine Thanksgiving night. It's the Chargers who have it to start the 4th quarter. But this game seems pretty far out of reach for them. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they're going going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Going to the ground again on first. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal.
Hey, 57, 57.
Pistol now for Mahomes. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos keep running away with this. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Chargers 21.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
First down, Chargers.
Pass play now. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. Escapes the defender. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. They're going to try to throw for it. He's going to push one deep down the right. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
1st and 10 now from the 46. There's a dive up the middle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Hey, 57.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos are running them out of the building. Now they'll try the point after. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So after thinking it over, these guys lining up for 2.
The Broncos Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
Mahomes throwing for two. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's into the end zone, so the blowout continues as they tack on two more.
Broncos 16, Chargers 21.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. They work against the blitz. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Working on first down. Connecting on the slant. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Pass play coming here. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Into the red zone. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
Brock, point this out to you. Every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
They'll try this extra point. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And their shot at the win probably already gone before that last interception, but after the pick 6, Brock, whatever will they had to keep fighting, that might be gone now too.
Yeah, maybe time to look down that bench and try to give some other guys some opportunities as well.
Back to the air following that pick 6. It's caught left side by Hill. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Back to pass on 1st and 10.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally this defense has an answer.
Again to throw on 2nd. Completed over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
It's a big strike to Hill. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Throwing it again here. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. So it's a win for the Broncos. And I know we talked about this in meetings this week, Brock, but I want to bring it to the air now, too. How much is a chance to play on this day, on Thanksgiving, and then to win this game viewed and valued by the guys out there?
Yeah, I think they will say, maybe at the podium afterwards, hey, it's just any other game, and every win's a win in the NFL. But you know, kind of like primetime games, when the whole country's watching, when your family, your friends, your peers, everybody gets to take this in and celebrate a holiday, yeah, it's very special.